Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Saturday, December 4th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know how I'm picking these games, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at Georgia Bulldogs versus Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC championship game. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian, Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the location of the game up top here. You know, the name, SEC championship game, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I haven't done the numbers on Atlanta, Georgia. I'll probably pop those in. But right here is one team. I was going to say the away team, but it's on a neutral field, I think. But it's still in Atlanta. So it's still in Georgia. So I don't know. Maybe Georgia's the home team, but not on their home field. But Georgia up top here, their coach's record, their quarterback, their season record, their conference record, their record specifically for the SEC championship. In the middle here is the head-to-head records between the two teams. And then at the bottom is Alabama, their season record, their conference record, their SEC championship record, their coach, their quarterback. So we have Alabama versus Georgia. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over Alabama's numbers. I'm going to give out some numbers for Alabama to win this game. And then I'm going to go over Georgia's numbers. I'm going to give out some numbers for Georgia to win this game. So let's start with Alabama. If Alabama was going to win this game, it's going to be because of the number 12 and 121. Today on the Gregorian calendar has 12 date numerology. There's also 37 date numerology. 37 is the 12th prime number. So there's two 12s on the Gregorian. Alabama, they can get their 12th win for the season and keep Georgia on 12 wins with a loss. It would become 121 for a season record with the win, as Georgia becomes 121 for a season record with the loss. Today does have 121 date numerology on the Hebrew religious. 12 and 21 date numerology. 21 sums to 42. And Alabama can become 12 and 1 as they get their 42nd head-to-head win against Georgia. And what else? That can't be it. I thought I had more. Maybe that's it. Alabama has yet to lose in the championship against Georgia. They could become 3-0. 3-0 like 30. 30 sums to 37 today with 37 date numerology on the Gregorian, the 12th prime number. They could become 3-0 head-to-head against Georgia in the championship like 30 as they get their 12th win for the season and become 121 on a day with 121 date numerology for the Hebrew religious. It's also the 30th day of the Hebrew calendar for the month, the last day of the month. So that could work in favor for Alabama. Alabama, the current 3 seed, become a perfect 3-0 head-to-head against Georgia. What else? I think that might be it for the most part. Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot for Alabama. Alabama coach, he can get his 182nd win as a coach for Alabama. There's nothing that really directly connects to this 182 on the calendar, but if you've watched my videos in the past, specifically my Gabby Petito videos, I have a Gabby Petito playlist on my YouTube that has like 45 videos. All I do is talk about this number 182, and it's all from this year. So if Alabama wins and their coach gets his 182nd win as a coach for Alabama in the championship game, it makes sense to me a little bit just because that number 182 has popped up a lot this year. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So even though I can't directly make a connection to it specifically for today's date, doesn't mean it doesn't have any significant weight to it. So there's potential there. But let's look at, I guess let's go ahead and look at Georgia now. We'll look at Georgia to win this game. What would it take for them to win this game? I think Georgia has quite a bit of numbers here, potentially. Let's first start with SEC championship game. Sums to 94 and 95. And Alabama comes into this championship game 9-4 for a SEC championship game record. And they could become 9-5 with a loss. SEC championship game 94-95. They come in with a 9-4 record. They could become 9-5 with a loss. If that were to happen, number 13 quarterback for Georgia facing the number 9 quarterback for Alabama. It's both these teams' 13th game for the season. Both these teams' 9th conference game for the season. So we have a 13-9 versus 13-9. Georgia could become a perfect 13-0 and a perfect 9-0 for a record and conference record with the win, like 139. 13 versus 9. If Alabama gets their, or excuse me, if Georgia gets their 13th win in a row, their 13th win for the season, 13 sums to 45 in 2 of the 4 base ciphers, and they could become 4-5 for an SEC championship game record, like 45 with a win. And then the Georgia coach, he would get a 65th win. And 65 sums to 139. This is the 13 quarterback versus the number 9 quarterback. This is their 13th game. This is their 9th conference game. Georgia coach can get a 65th win. 65 sums to 139. Georgia could become a perfect 13-0, a perfect 9-0 for the conference. What else? 13 sums to 45. They could become 4-5. You know, and speaking with the 12 and the 21s, 37 date numerology, 12th prime number, that could favor Alabama. At the same time, Georgia could get some revenge here and become 1-2 and 2-1 head-to-head against Alabama for the SEC championship game, like 21-12. So there's potential for that. And then Georgia could sit on 41 losses head-to-head against Alabama with the win. 41 is the 13th prime number. They do have the 13 quarterback. They are looking for their 13th win in a row. It could play in favor for Georgia. And I think that's about it that I have for Georgia. So that's just what I have for the game right now. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight for this game. I wish you guys the best of luck. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the support. And good luck on your picks for Saturday.